Everybody gets 4 cards.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a weird start. Why? Because you had the misfortune to run into Alex Kinley. So, yeah,
It happens.
it does. Let's see, where is it? There it is. You guys are all sitting in what appears to be a shipping container. The shipping container has a lot of weird shit in it. On one side, it's got like a big double door, but it's covered with ice and stuff, and it's really just deathly cold at that end, right? On the other end, it has locks. It has 3 different chains going across it, and it has 3 locks. The keys are in each of the locks. And in between, there's a lot of different stuff. There's like pallets of MREs, and there's also, for some reason, Jesus, I'm getting some feedback from myself now. There's bunny suits. They appear to be human-sized bunny suits, and there's roughly 20-something of them. The bunny suits themselves look like they're mascots for some sort of restaurant advertising deal or something.
I'm getting into a bunny suit.
And
oh, hi guys.
All right.
The thing seems to be lit up with very, very dim lights. You're not even sure they could be electrical lights, but they're super dim. And there's also holes in the shipping container, but on your side, it looks like there's black cloth covering the holes. So you can see out barely, but not in. And outside you hear sounds like buzzing and distant bombardment.
Right.
I'm Alex, everyone. Nice to meet you. Better suits up. We have no idea what's on the other side.
Hey, Alec. I'm Rock Ebersol, and all right, I'll get in a bunny suit.
That's a good idea.
I think I'll get in a bunny suit too.
Now, here's the interesting thing about the bunny suits. First off, Jesus, I'm getting huge feedback here from something. Can you hear it also, Matt?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I can still hear it.
Yeah. Is it?
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll mute my speakers and see if we.
I was going to say, because I think Russell's the only one that's not using headphones, so it might be.
He's worried that it's going to mess up.
I just muted my speakers.
How do you hear us?
When I muted my speakers?
How can you hear us if you mute your speakers?
I couldn't hear you, so I'm asking you if it went away when I muted my speakers.
Yes, it did.
Okay. I'll turn my volume way down, and I will look at getting headsets.
If you send me a note, I can tell you what these are, because you won't notice them in your ears. You'll destroy your first 2 pair because you'll get up and try to walk away without taking them off.
Yeah, I got them on my wish list. I haven't bought them yet.
Okay. Oh, you already got the info. Yeah, they're like $6 or something.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
I know that might mess up your hair a little bit, but you'll be okay. You've got more hair. Anyway, so right, you also hear a distant voice go, work, work, work. Now, the bad thing about the bunny suits is while you're in them, you're pretty much there. They could be called -30 suits, okay? Because your only way of looking out is it's kind of blackish cloth thing, and the head itself is bobbling around if you move. And the suits are just the most awkward, ungainly, shitty, one size fits no one, bulky suits ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Great. I'm in a bunny suit. That's cool.
Yep.
So, Alex, why are we in bunny suits? Do you have any idea what's going on?
No idea.
Jeremy, did you want to get in the bunny suit as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. Everybody is in a bunny suit now. You guys all look at each other and wonder if this is the beginning of some very awkward pornography.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
good.
what fun.
Look out for furries, guys.
We are the furries.
That's why we're here.
I'm not a furry.
So you're saying the keys are actually now in the lock because it was not like that last time we came here.
They are in the locks this time.
Wow, someone actually got keys made.
Yay.
That's incredible. Yeah. And what about the holes? I don't think the holes were in the side before.
They were. They were. It's just nobody cared because
Yeah, it was
You
like,
know.
this is a silly place. We can't get through the locked doors. It's defeating us. Right. I suppose we'll take a look through the holes then.
no problem. You see something that is so horrifying that you have to make a small sanity roll as you look out, and you
That's fine.
oh, all right. He's like, is anybody else wishing to look out? There are plenty of holes that you could look out of if you wanted to. You take 0 sand loss, by the way, Matt. For
Sure, I'll make a sand check.
I
Right.
don't think I could resist. I went for it.
Did Rust Monster fail?
I just made it.
Oh, wow.
Is the sight beyond a glorious sight?
It is pretty horrible. You see
Did
two.
you say these are glory holes?
Just staring down the eye of a one-eyed
Wow.
monster.
Wow. That would be really something horrible to see as a penis slowly starting to.
Oh
This
no,
is
the
why-
glory holes aboard.
This is why it should be rated PG, at least for this. Anyway, so you guys look through and you see two Smurfs that are the same size as you, and one is talking to the other, and he's like, "Hey, slutty Smurf, how much for a trick?" And she's like, "Well, perverted Smurf, it costs 14 Smurf berries." He's like, "I got 10 and some crack." And she goes, "All right," and starts sucking his cock right there.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's just a blue glory hole instead of a wooden one.
You guys, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing, or Smurfs fucking each other? Basically, we all seeing the same thing.
I wish I wasn't.
I need to come back in more often. You get charged for these holes.
You really could. That's the
So,
fucked up
I can
thing.
start a business here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I think we should go outside and meet the locals. You know, I can find these.
No problem. When you guys go out, there appears that you're on the docks. Then you're surrounded by other storage container things, the shipping container things, and they all look exactly the same as yours. It's a literal docks, like it's got the thousands of different shipping containers and stuff. And you guys see a blimp up there that says, "Kill a Keebler elf for Papa Smurf." And in the distance you hear distant shelling and stuff like that, air raid sirens and things. Give me history rolls, please.
Ooh,
Success.
that is.
Come on. Do your thing.
That's
That's
surprising.
not what I wanted. Success.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, it appears that it's a bit more advanced World War II type technology. Note to Alex Demons, but it currently seems to be fighting World War II, but instead of the Allies versus the Axis, it seems to be the Keebler elves versus the Smurfs. You seem to be in some sort of city. Does anybody have any kind of city lore that they can go for?
City law.
Of some sort of city or
Should be any more
no,
specific?
no, I can be more vague.
Okay, I will roll.
Fumble and learn.
Oh,
Excellent. Holy shit, this is your
Lot of
hometown,
fumbles.
Russ. They've taken it over.
Oh my God! The horror. The horror.
You guys see two prostitutes fighting over pre-ejaculation Smurf because they both want some quick business.
Wow.
Oh, God,
One
what did they
female.
do?
Yeah, you would think so, but apparently there's more now.
You did it. You blew it all up. God damn you. God damn you to hell.
Take a card, Russ. He's on the ground pounding the fucking pavement, and you two are just looking at
That
each
was
other.
quick.
Did Phil also fumble his fucking?
I did.
Oh my Christ! You are on the planet of the apes. Oh, it's not good.
Oh my God.
Alex just one rabbit's looking back and forth as you guys are both pounding the pavement and shaking its head and clutching it like, ow. Why?
No.
all the Smurfs seem to be ignoring you guys, like very much so. Like, oh, I don't want to look at no, don't talk to them. You know, that kind of ignoring, which is, give me spot hidden rolls at -30 because it's hard to see through the grill on the fucking
Success.
Oh, now this
Success
you can
at
do.
half.
You don't know where you are, but you can fucking see things.
I love these.
Not quite a crit. Success.
Okay. The other rabbit has gone over and is watching the one Smurf fuck the other Smurf, and he's like, the head's just kind of bobbling around a little bit. You two notice that in the midst of this city and occasionally lit up by explosions and stuff is a huge house. It looks like just a normal kind of shitty house, but it's absolutely huge compared to you guys, as you seem to be fucking tiny.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
He says to the two Smurfs fucking, which is throwing the guy off his game. He's like, do you mind? Oh my God. When I get done, she's like, well, he's not wrong. And he's like, do you want the crack or don't you?
You can do it. Put your back into it.
He's giving the Smurfs pointers as they're trying to have awkward Smurf sex here.
Well, you know, if you're choosing to do it out in the open, you've got really no one to blame but yourself.
Okay. I'm going to practice hopping.
Sure. Give me a hop roll.
Hop.
Hop.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
The rabbit feet are big and awkward and prevent you from doing anything useful. Right. So after agonizing over your hometown being blown up, Planet of the Apes being blown up, the atrocious downgrade in sexual activity that's gone on, they don't even do it right. What would you guys like to do now?
We're in the docks of the town, are we?
Yep.
So let's head towards the main town, main area, like the town square, or the is there like a town hall or something?
Hey, you don't know. You can go try to find it and stuff. Yeah, you guys go wander.
Are we roughly the same size as the Smurfs, or are we any bit taller? Okay.
No, you are the same size as the Smurfs.
Is that their national anthem, by the way?
Yes, take a card for singing their national anthem. A couple stand to attention and stuff as you do so while you pass. It appears that the city seems to be the size of a large American city like Chicago or something. There's no trees, but they do paint trees on the ghettos that they live in, maybe fondly remembering them. Let's see. Also from far away, you can see like really amazingly ginormous trees and stuff. Like this city sprung up in a forest and it's really fucking small. And then there's a giant house in the middle of it. That's the closest you're going to get to like the center of the city you'd mentioned earlier, Matt. But as you get closer, you do see that in the city they have like tanks, half tracks, anti-aircraft guns, barrage balloons, etc. Because this appears to be a city under siege. You can hear explosions in different parts of the city. And when you get closer to the city center, you notice that there's like guards and stuff that are keeping an eye on the giant house and guarding against it. And then there's a big killing ground between the edges of the city and the house. And then it's like all just muddy dirt on this huge killing ground. And there's a small sign that appears to be a square on one of its sides that's too far away to read from here, but it seems to be in the midpoint between where the Smurfs are guarding and still have parts of the crumbling streets that they're hanging out on with their tanks and shit and their rifles and their spotlights, and the house. So midpoint is the signs and stuff. Okay. One every, I don't know, 20, 30 meters, something like that around the house. But yeah, if you'd like to move unobtrusively, although people are doing their best to ignore you, you guys are guessing. Give me empathy rolls as to why are they trying to ignore us?
Crit.
Yes.
Ooh, crit. You're thinking that they believe, Phil, if they talk to you, you'll give them a pamphlet and want to talk to them about some restaurant or business or something like that. And so they're doing their best not to make eye contact.
I'm going to go walk up to one of them.
Oh, he says.
All right. I drop my head in shame.
Excellent. Take a card. Yes, this is the kind of response that they're expecting.
You little Smurf over there.
Cannibal Smurf with his necklace of human finger bones looks at you. He says,
"Tell us, how do we get to Papa Smurf?"
Papa Smurf. No one can see Papa Smurf. He is leading the war effort. Yes, and soon all will come to die.
But we are the 3 most successful Keebler elf killers in the land.
Why are you advertising Rascally Rabbit Restaurant?
Because it's important. So shut up.
Give me a fast talk roll as he goes, huh?
Crit.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He begins bowing. Well, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Take us here.
I don't have one. I work in the office.
All right, take us somewhere that we can talk to someone that knows what's going on.
Everybody knows what's going on. You can watch TV to know what's going on.
Demons.
He says, he begins to flee. The rascally rabbits, he says.
Well, that thing goes here.
It was going right good until the one rabbit started screaming about demons to him.
I just need to find. I just want someone to tell us where to go find stuff. So we just wander around then aimlessly until something happens.
Are there little tiny Smurf houses everywhere?
Well, they live in ghettos now, but
yeah.
Ghetto. They're like 4-story tall office blocks and shit with bad trees painted on the outside to try to convince the Smurfs that they haven't sold out.
I remember this now. No more shroom houses.
No.
No more shrooms.
No more shrooms for you.
Yeah, there are lights on in the giant house in the middle of the killing field thing, by the way.
right.
It appears that there are a bunch of soldiers and stuff set up to shoot at things in or possibly going to the house, although they seem more on guard from what's in the house than from external stuff.
I want to walk up to one of the guards.
He looks at you and goes, I don't want a fucking flyer. Go away or I'll stab you with my bayonet.
I'll stab you.
Who are you going to shoot over there?
Huh?
Who are you going to shoot over there?
Well, who do you think? Yeah.
Keebler.
What? No, Gargamel lives there.
Ah, God.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yep.
He shakes his head. He goes, "You are drunk and lush, Smurf, aren't you? I recognize the voice."
Yes, and then I stumble away.
Oh, he ignores you and goes back to guarding the house. Somebody else got called drunk, Alex. You feel vaguely insulted.
I'll show you what drunk is. That's good. Let's get this going.
Yeah, you haven't had anything to drink. You don't know how much longer you can last here. Although, like, one guy did have crack. Go back and find him and kill his ass and take his crack.
Crackberries.
Get crunk.
Yeah. Crackberries. Sorry, distracted. Yes, Gargamel. Yes, Gargamel. That's the Gargamel.
Say several Smurfs in the distance.
Ezreal.
Have to keep relaxed.
They seem to think it's Azrael also. Yay, they say.
So,
a couple of guys get so worked up. Give me a leadership roll, Matt.
ooh, I have this. Yes.
They fucking fire the tank a couple of times at the house. It doesn't do a lot to the house because the tank is really fucking small compared to that. It's like having a toy tank shoot at your house with BBs and stuff. So the things stick in, a couple of them explode, and they ruin the paint pretty effectively. The Smurfs cheer and stuff like that. But yes, they do.
Let's not get drunk.
Yay! They have no alcohol. They're on duty.
Come on, they got berries.
Wow, they tell you where to go get some.
Right, I'll stagger off to go get some Smurf berry crunk. Whatever.
What are you two doing as the one dude is staggering off to go get crunk with Smurf berries?
Gonna stagger off after him.
Two of them are staggering off. Russ, what do you do?
I ripped my head off.
Oh, nice.
No!
I didn't take long.
All right, in front of the guards and stuff, or just in general?
In front of the guards and stuff, yes.
No problem. They go, holy shit, and you enter your fucking dramatic combat. The R2 are noticing bad things are happening as the guards whirl around and prepare to shoot you, execution style. It's a human, they scream. You hear from somebody. And villains are first, heroes are second, and have a chance of dropping anything in their hands, like their big rabbit head. Wit is approved. Right. This round they draw bead on you.
I run the fuck away. I put my head back on and run the fuck away.
Which direction would you like to run? Toward the house or away from the house?
Away from the house.
Excellent. And let's see, Matt, what are you doing?
I am just continuing as normal.
Jeremy, what are you doing?
I'm still
I do not want to associate with the crazy human.
All right.
Kill the humans.
Death to humans. Somebody screams. Russ, give me a sprint roll to fucking try to get out of there.
That is a failure on the sprint roll.
No problem. They'll be shooting you in the back next round. There's only a few of them. It'll be fun.
Can we go to the right screen? We're staring at the picture screen on Roll20 right now.
Ah. What? Oh.
What?
No, you're not.
Oh no, you moved. Did you move him yesterday?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah.
We were trying to move you out.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
It was distracting to the other
Gotcha.
players. So, yeah. Do you leave your web pages open and stuff?
Sometimes.
I think I see what the problem is here.
I wasn't even home. I hadn't touched my computer since like the Sunday before.
How do I get rid of that?
Shoot it.
Oh, there it goes. Neat. All right. So, okay, shooting in the back. Succeeding in any non-combat skills approved this round. Villains are first. They just open up on Russ's back.
What are they using to shoot?
It looks like Lee Garand rifles from World War II. Neat, you think? They're historically accurate. Ooh. Wow. One of them jammed. One of them missed badly. The other one, though, managed to shoot Russ for 8 fucking real points of damage. Blood gouts out of the back of the bunny suit, and Russ goes, "Rah!"
Okay, that misses. I'm not taking 8 points of damage right now. Not today.
I see.
Not today.
Okay, you spend a negate or a pause or a hero point. Or
Yeah,
anything.
I spend a hero point.
Yay! All right. Let's hope that you do better and you're sprinting to get away this time.
Success!
No problem. The army guys are yelling at each other because they're now torn between like leaving the house and going the thing. And they're like, "Oh, it was one of the rabbits. Which one? I don't know. It's like the fucking cup and ball trick." You know, it just shows the two still calmly walking away. So, right. They're very upset. They're sounding alarms and shit. All three of you give me a stealth roll to just kind of away from this horrible scene.
Success.
So you're not accidentally the one caught by the people when they bring in jeep loads of Smurfs looking for the guy.
Yeah, I got it by a lot.
Cut 2. It just shows a close-up of like, have you seen the Captain Crunch with the berries in it, the round red things? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Imagine a razor blade going and chopping that up and making lines out of them. And imagine 3 rabbits with straws sticking out of their noses. Everybody give me a drug tolerance roll as for some reason Alex has managed to get you guys some samples.
Fail.
You guys are so fucking crunk right now, and Alex is acting like he has had nothing.
I've got a great idea. I got the best idea. You guys will love it because you passed the drink. This is what we're gonna do. I need a lot of Smurf berries. A lot of Smurf berries. And I want some white fabric. And I want
Oh my god, what is this stuff? This is awesome.
Yeah, let's get it.
I feel great.
Logan, I'm gonna go around and get I want to get some Smurf berries.
Do you have anything to
We
trade
got
for
Gargamel.
Smurf berries?
Uh,
They ask what you've got to trade or whatever, or Smurf dollars, of course.
I don't carry money.
How about something to trade?
Well, I don't really carry anything else. Can I do a job for you?
Well, sure. Let's go in the bathroom and talk about it, he says.
All right.
Cut 2. Yeah, you guys have, sure, shot in the mouth. He's got a bunch of Smurf berries now.
Some white fabric's good with that, please. Needs to be done.
All right, says the Smurf buddy. He's got it shows Alex's rabbit with like blue lipstick looking stuff around its mouth, and you guys are freaking out. You're like,
Right. It's
Nice
now
one,
time
Alex.
to make a blue dye out of the Smurf berries, and I'm going to use the fabric and stuff to make us into Smurfs.
okay, I give you fair warning. The Smurfs have things like tails, no chins, big ears, stuff like that. So this will not be
I'm
easy.
good at disguise.
Plus, the Smurf berries are red. Now, the Smurfs are blue. The Smurf berries are red. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's find some blue dye.
The blue dye is not too bad. It shows somebody fucking the rabbit suit. Yeah, I'll get you some blue dye. And you're just sitting there saying, "Oh, this is fucking
I
great."
want to basically make us look like Smurfs. because
Sure.
Then we don't have to wear the bunny suits. We don't attract attention, and we can become.
Well, you actually attract negative.
We can even get Smurf names. I want everyone to have a Smurf name.
That's fair.
I want like
It's
Russ to be Shooty Smurf.
Well, it's gonna be a really rough disguise because they're so non-human. But if there's anybody crazy enough to make somebody else walk around like that, it's you. So you gather up all the stuff. It shows Alex's bunny suit looking like it had an orgy lately. It's just kind of all. But he got the stuff he needs because that's all he had to trade for some reason. So, right, go ahead and give me a disguise roll at half or -30 on whichever person you'd like to start with. Just call it off and good luck.
I'll start with Russ first.
This should hold for at least a day unless he gets heavily wounded or something.
I think I'll stay as a rabbit.
You sure? Right, Russ gets one.
All right, you made it.
He's really good
And
at
I get
disguise.
one as well.
Okay, great. And you want to stay as a rabbit then?
Come join the Smurf army.
Join us. Sounding like a Smurf. Makes you want to fuck the rabbit though, because all the other Smurfs have.
Oh my God.
So what are your guys' Smurf names?
Drunken Smurf.
Horny Smurf.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get some loving.
No problem.
Where's that fucking horny Smurf?
Yeah.
I start humping the rabbit's leg.
No.
Come on, man. I'm horny Smurf. See?
I find a spray bottle and I spray him a couple times.
Everybody take a card. This is fucking horrifying.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys are either dressed as Smurfs or want no part of the Smurf world, other than something dribbling down your fucking leg. Jesus.
Got a player identity card. It's a good one. Group Insta Hero.
Woo!
Hero point. Love that card.
Hey, cool. I got my
You got your one back?
got my rank stupidity back. Yes. I had to try.
You do. Unfortunately for Jeremy, you do hear people outside yelling, "Search all the rabbits" and stuff, because apparently one human was spotted as a rabbit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, did
Dirty
you?
blue.
Interesting.
Make me blue. All right, here we go.
Come on, fumble. I was going to say, he looks the most human of humans ever humaning. No problem. Right. Eventually, some Smurf bursts in. He sees the 3 rabbit suits. He looks around. He goes, "Did they evaporate?"
Exactly.
Oh my God. And this one has semen all over it. Did you guys fuck it to death? Who are you people?
I'm Drunken Smurf.
Oh, well, you didn't do anything. Is this Whiskey Dick Smurf? He says, pointing at
Smurf right here.
Ah! Congratulations on fucking these things to death. You're a hero. And who is this other Smurf?
I'm horny Smurf.
No, the other Smurf.
Donut Smurf.
Okay. Right. They take the rabbit suits and go off to report back to HQ.
Rascally rabbits.
Mm-hmm. One of them got fucked to death, sir, he says, holding up the suit. That will serve him right. Right. I like that. I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact we were just fucking getting chased and wanted. That's so awesome. Yeah. So anyway, there you are. There seems to be a lot of kill a Smurf for Papa Smurf type stuff. Papa Smurf is with us, or yeah, well, apparently, yeah. So, what do you guys want to do now? It appears that due to some masterful fucking somebody does walk up and ask Donut Smurf if he is actually a chronic masturbator Smurf.
Not that I know of.
Oh, sorry. And
you must be mistaken.
He heads off to go do stuff. But yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
We I think should go back to the house invasion and lend our aid as Smurf comrades in arms.
I'm down for that, sure.
See what they say.
No
They
problem.
might give us more information now that we are not pesky flyer giving rabbits.
No problem. You guys get back. The troops are there. They've staked one of the fucking rabbit suits up, the one that's all covered in jizz.
Yeah.
Like they had defeated the thing somehow. And
Fucked it to death.
yes, apparently. Fuck to death Smurf. Can you just imagine? Anyway, yeah. So they're like, oh yeah, keep out of the minefield, they say, pointing.
Well, yes, of course, the minefield.
They all nod. Yeah, and when you go up to talk to soldiers, if you look at the little fucking signs that are like that, it says warning you are standing in the middle of a minefield, but it's kind of small print. What a dick thing to do, you think?
So where's Papa Smurf now?
Papa Smurf's probably with Toady Smurf at Smurf headquarters. Don't worry though, he's smurfing away.
Yes, good. Smurfing Smurf.
Exactly.
Excellent. We're on the same page then.
Smurf right we are.
All right. Can we get a Smurf carriage to take us to the Smurf headquarters?
Why would you want a smurfing there?
Well, we're going to see Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf doesn't smurf a lot of Smurfs.
They all Smurf us.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would he smurf you, Smurfing?
We're special Smurfs.
What makes you special, he says.
We are Keebler Elf Assassin.
You're Keebler elves that assassinate Smurfs?
No, we're assassins of Keebler Smurfs. Keebler Elves.
What? I don't fucking smurf this smurfing.
What? You're going to Smurf yourself then.
He says,
Oh, God.
he looks like, I'm not sure if I won that one or not.
Right, let's go.
There are other guards you can go to, basically 4 different quarters of the thing. They appear that they're just hanging out, keeping an eye on the house from 4 different sides, so that if any like giant fucking human or giant fucking cat comes out, then they can blast it with tanks, missiles, etc. But there's pretty much it's not a well lit field. It's pretty much random spotlights go through it for people wanting to get out. If they're giant size, this would be pretty much impossible because you're giant size. But for people normal size, i.e. your guys' size, i.e. about 3 apples tall, getting in or out is not a big deal aside from the landmines.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
other than that,
we could go in and assassinate Gargamel, win the war for the Smurfs. Then we would become champions of the Smurfs. I like this idea.
I like this idea. Let's go for it.
Yes.
Well,
100% on board.
Maximum effort.
Maximum effort. Okay. There are a couple of issues with the lack of plan so far.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that is the general plan. I'm not saying we're just going to wander in there.
Oh.
There's things we're going to get done first.
Oh, carry on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you're up to. You guys have been.
Be like, oh, good to kill you.
Well, you have been doing a lot of Smurf berries and stuff.
That's true. I'll pop another couple of Smurf.
Are we still affected by Smurf berries?
You're kind of feeling a little sloppy, but you're not out of control. Well, you're as out of control as you feel like being, but you're not required to be out of control.
Okay.
You're wandering around with your blue skin, small tail, big eyes, big nose, big ears, no chin. You feel like English royalty.
Funny.
Hey, Mr. Smith. How are you, Mr. Smith?
Right. We're going to need some stuff.
Weapons, yeah.
We need 18 of shit.
Ooh, 18 men.
We need a way in where we don't have to get blown up by landmines.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I need to find. We need a schematic of the house.
would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Headquarters. I want to go to headquarters. We try and find the headquarters.
Sure. It actually isn't really a huge problem. The problem is that you can't get into it. It turns out that it's a concrete bunker guarded by a like by the book Smurf and shoot 'em first Smurf. And yeah, they're not wanting to let anybody in or take messages or anything because they tell you that Papa Smurf is busy waging war against the Keebler elves.
Right. So he's not. Yeah. Okay. And where would this be?
At the front, he says, looking at you as though you're on crack, which you actually are. So he looks at you normally. Yeah.
Okay. The front is that way.
He grabs your arm and adjusts it slightly, like there you are.
No, thank you.
Hey, by the book Smurf. If I wanted to sign up for the military, what would I do?
Well, first you'd smurf on over to the recruitment office, and they'll smurf you right in.
Smurfy.
Yeah.
Can you direct me to the recruitment office?
Yes, he directs you to the recruitment office, and he says, you know, they'll ship you off for training and stuff, and you'll be smurfing good. You can get into the Smurf war effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that.
As you guys prepare to go and go through Smurf basic. The only downside here is, like I said before, I think your disguises would probably be good for a day, maybe two. You're thinking that boot camp may last for a few weeks more than a day or two.
Yeah, and probably involves crawling through mud and, you know, all sorts of things that are very disguise unfriendly.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, much as I'd like to have you guys killed by your drill instructor.
We will stay mercenaries. Mercenaries of fortune. Right. Let's go to try and find the front then.
No problem. Yeah, the front is a ways away and stuff. It appears that there's a lot of wilderness between you and the front, and they're not taking anybody except the military out there right now.
Right.
I mean,
all right. Okay, we'll turn back to the killing Gargamel plan because I guess we're not going to see Papa Smurf quite yet.
Wow. Actually, Papa Smurf, according to rumors, is busy with jailbait Smurf quite extensively. Exactly. He's very Smurftastic.
Right. So we need to come up with a way of getting into the Gargamel's house without getting blown up. And
actually, that's really rather easy. All you need is one person to walk ahead of you, stepping really hard, and you follow their footprints.
Well,
and you've got two people with you, Alex, so you've got a spare even shit.
And,
if we make our way to a hardware store, I might be able to get stuff to make a mine detector or something like that.
Hopefully they make them out of metal here.
Hopefully.
Not like fucking Viet Cong did. Yeah.
we're gonna need
this is still World War II.
We're going to need some kind of potent poison or drug to feed to the cat. Big catnip. Yeah. Super catnip.
I think we should get ketamine.
Ketamine?
Ketamine's your answer for everything.
That's right.
It's a useful tool.
Yeah, because I ain't dealing with no big pussy.
I don't think the quantities of ketamine we'll be able to get our hands on would be any use against even a cat.
Big Pussy Smurfette looks very disappointed as you guys are passing. She's like, "Oh."
Not today.
Right. So catnip, maybe some unsecured weapons, electronics store. Is there a Smurf shack?
There is a Smurf shack. Take your card to run. Jesus, whose dogs need killing?
My dogs need killing.
Nice. There is a Smurf shack. The problem is that you have no money, and you're thinking that Alex can only blow so many people in a day before his job hurts.
I got lockjaw.
You know my name. What do you need? My
So
turn now.
You're going to prostitute yourself out for electronic parts that may or may not do anything you want them to.
I need a lot of copper wire, a magnet, and a radio frequency creator.
Also, I would like to point out that your genitalia are not currently blued up because they're underneath your pants.
His mouth is.
Why do it disguise? I'll do it properly.
I see. Well, you did get a good look at a Smurf dick, so yeah, okay, Russ, I'm afraid that the disguise was taken way too far earlier from both of you guys, and himself as well. But you're not sure,
Alex.
you're not sure if your disguise will survive any possible rough handling. It shows penises slapping him in the face. He's like, I just need electronics. Oh God, that's a horrible thing.
That is a horrible image, yes.
Horrible thing.
It would be a horrible time to find out that Smurf sperm is a great paint thinner.
That would not surprise anybody. So yeah.
So are we blowing for electronics or no?
We could do some odd jobs. What kind of jobs need to be done around here?
To get all the stuff that what's Matt doing?
What? Checking.
You're looking for Smurf shit, aren't you?
No. It's not shit.
No, the problem is that getting odd jobs and slowly working into it and stuff, yeah, it'll take a lot of time. I mean, you could just do a Smurf and run to try to get some stuff, but actually, yeah, you could, shoplifting is a lot faster than odd jobs, but because the odd jobs are like sweeping out the store. They actually, the guy says, what all is it you want? Because I do have one thing that maybe show me what all you need first. That's the older Smurf who's running the store.
Roll of copper wire, a nice powerful magnet, and a radio frequency creator.
Okay. He says, I'll tell you what, come with me and I'll show you something that needs to be done, and I'll just give you this stuff if you can do it.
He's going to show you his ass.
All right.
Electronic Smurf looks at you and scowls, and he's like, he takes you out and he shows you a bomb that is stuck into the side of his building. He says, if you can defuse this, you can go ahead and take that stuff.
And
if you can't, they'll blow up part of my store, and then you have to sweep up if you're still alive. Well, actually, just stay here, and I'm going to stand over there and watch.
Hey, Drunken Smurf, how's your demolition skill?
That's demolitions?
No.
I've got a little bit of it.
You look at the large demon box, Alex, that is threatening to blow up the building.
No, I don't. Yeah, alcohol and explosives generally don't mix well.
Okay.
I can't do crap for demolitions.
I might be able to pull this off. I've got some cards, too.
Now, question, do you want to make the R2 stand next to you, or do you want them over near the old guy from safety watching?
I want them over near the old guy in relative safety, if you can.
But if you have them with you, then you don't have to go with the everybody dies alone thing. All right, no problem. Everybody's in safety except Russ, who is attempting to do something non-sexual to get ahead in the Smurf world.
All right, the first thing I'm doing is I'm throwing an analyzed device card.
All right.
Yep.
It's a bomb. It's going to blow up shit. The extra thing you get from the analyzed device card is it's on a slow timer now. So in the next hour, if you don't do it, it's going to blow up anyway because the computer are just
do I have any idea what kind of wires I need to clip or what I need to diffuse it from analyzing it?
Oh no, you just know how it works.
Diffuse it?
Yeah, not really.
Mm.
You know what it does in general. It blows people up, things,
Right.
Smurfs. It'll be awesome. Legendary.
I'm going to cheer you on from the distance, Russ.
You do know that you should usually cut the blue wire. You open it up, all the wires are blue.
Yeah.
I cheered you on from the distance with an assistant, Rock.
Okay, I'm going to throw a skill plus 10.
So you got plus 15 total.
Nice.
That gives me a 55 demolitions.
All right.
Oh! Now keep in mind, if you blow this roll and want to spend a hero point, the cards are gone. Okay?
I know.
Okay.
Don't blow it.
Blew it!
You blew it.
There's a huge...
All right, time for the boss thing.
Ah.
That's
Odds for
one.
electronic.
That's two.
Oh, no.
That's one. I mean, that's two. Fail. That's three. Fail. That's four. Fumble.
It shows
That's
the entire
five.
block.
Fail.
Just
That's
give up,
six.
Rock.
Fail. That's seven. Fail.
Stop.
I wouldn't stop on a fumble necessarily. It shows
Oh,
the
yeah,
entire
don't
block.
stop on a
One more time. Success.
Yay!
That was expensive.
Wow. The only thing I've ever seen cost more than that was a dance-off, yeah.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to stay in the back for the rest of this.
Okay.
Wow.
No problem. The old guy's impressed. It shows you like just fucking sweating bullets and trying to figure out which blue wire to cut, and eventually you just cut one at random and it all works. So yeah, here's your shit, he says, and he also gives you guys some food and drink, and he pats bomb disarming Smurf on the shoulder and says, "That was smurfing."
Smurftastic, buddy.
Wow. Now just don't throw
I feel drained all of a sudden.
Just don't throw your jewelry rig roll now. It's like, you got all the bits for me, but I can't make it.
If they fumble, it will actually attract landmines to them. So hey, it's a Smurf
Success.
It's like that. God damn it! Look how low he rolled on the first try, Russ.
So we have, I'm going to test it on various metal objects. Seems like it's working.
Why does it beep anytime it gets close to Alex's penis?
Is there something you need to tell us, Alex?
Not really. I can show you.
But he'd have to charge.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Everybody give me a dance roll and Alex give me a singing roll, and everybody give me a dance roll as you can create a spontaneous dance if you'd like, Alex.
I got my dance, but not the singing.
Fail.
That's a success.
You want to try to create spontaneous dance off
I've
there?
already got that.
Strong success.
You've already made that?
I've already got that skill.
No, but I mean, you can roll on that skill is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. I get dance.
Yes.
All right. He creates a spontaneous dance with a lot of Smurfs doing the milkshake song. You guys have no idea how or why this has happened, but they all dance for a while and then they all peel off and go on their separate things. And you're wondering what the fuck just happened. But if you made your dance, you were part of it and proud to be a Smurf.
Yeah. Your dance is way too bad to be a Smurf, Rock. You're a bad Smurf, horny Smurf.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible Smurf.
Way too many pelvic thrusts in the middle of the song.
That's the best part.
No problem.
Good job. So we've got our metal detector.
You guys continue hearing advertisements about, kill a Keebler for your mommy type stuff as you march resolutely through these streets back to the killing fields and the killing zone. And God, I hope this metal detector works, you think to yourself.
I'll take front. It's my jury-rigged device.
He's all confident and shit, thinking these can't be wooden fucking landmines. It's still World War II. they must have had the materials to make them. They can't be broke. It shows broke Smurf wandering by in the background. I'm so sad. So,
like I said, I think the thing is we've got before we go in as well, we've got to find a way of dealing with Ezreal.
Oh yeah, that stupid cat.
oh, you want to actually plan ahead of time? Go on.
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm thinking we could probably hide from him quite well if we're small. That's what they always did in the cartoons anyway. And then the trouble is, it's always the cat was like sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh, I fucking want to eat myself some bloody Smurfs, and you go, ah, shit, the cat's got us. So we've got to do something to the cat, something nasty.
If we could find another bomb, we might be able to coat it in like some meaty deliciousness and get the cat to eat it and then blow up from the inside.
Or some really, really powerful laxatives. Shitting everywhere all the time.
Gets kicked outside. Disgusting cat.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it. Puts the cat out because it's shitting everywhere. That's it. Right, we need to find the most powerful laxative we can and a lot of it. Logan, go.
Sure, you guys go wandering around and stuff like that, and give me research rolls. Everybody's asking different Smurfs. Where can I find a shitload of laxatives?
Success quarter.
No problem. Yeah, they think that you're not horny Smurf. They think you're massively constipated Smurf. So they give you directions to the place. You get there. Now give me a luck roll, Russ. Just Russ. Only Russ. I just want a luck roll from Russ. Just make that shit. Yeah.
Success.
No problem. They don't need a bomb diffused. But yeah, they do have a big fucking block of laxatives they can get you. What do you want to trade?
Gosh, what do I have? What did that guy give us? He gave us some food.
A little bit of food. I mean, it's probably already gone because you guys have had nothing except drugs since you came. I mean, for Alex, that may be an acceptable diet, but for regular fucking humans, that doesn't work.
I think we got some Smurf berries. Would you like some Smurf berries?
Well, yeah, but this is a lot of laxatives. This is all the laxatives we've got.
I'm sure there's something my friend here can do for you.
Do it for the Smurfs. We're trying to take out the cat.
Really? Give me a fast talk roll. You're at full because you believe it.
That is probably a failure. Let's see.
Just can't fucking get behind you on this, though. He goes,
Nope, that is exact success.
all right. He says, he looks and he goes, with consideration, as he's looking at us.
You will not regret smurfing us these smurfing items because it will help in smurfing the cat into smurfing the.
And I still get a blowjob, he says.
We all look at Horny Smurf.
Horny Smurf's happy to do that.
Well, okay, after blowing a guy for laxatives, you're thinking, this is just horrible. But you got your laxatives, Horny Smurf.
Best holiday ever.
And a toothbrush, please.
Here you go.
All right.
Oh my God. This is worse than what happened last night with Alex, okay? So anyway, this is not going to make this is what our campaign's about. You should join. Real. This is not on that. No, this is anti-advertising.
Hey, I got to take a little step away for a second.
Okay.
Be right back. Yeah, I got to brush my teeth.
We all understand.
Gargle.
God damn.
I think our food might be eaten anyway.
Hooray!